Track Wrestling here with Bill Zadick, U.S. National Team Coach for Freestyle 2006 World Champion, and we are at the 2019 U.S. Open in Las Vegas. This is the first of two processes to get to the World Team. Do you like the process we currently have?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's new and fresh ideas, and it's been interesting to see. I think last year we had a really good team, and I think some of that credit goes to the process, and there's a lot of thought that goes into the process and procedure and how it advocates for your best athletes to rise to the top and kind of be refined through that process. So I don't think there's any one perfect way, but I think this is a new format, new concept. It's been interesting to fans. I think the production value in the arena when you get to like the 2-out-3 series has been very interesting. So yeah, it's I'm a performance guy, so whatever gets us our best team and our best fashion I'm open to, and so I try to stay open-minded to new and different ideas.
We have a good team, 2017 World Champions, 2018 World Runner-Ups. Going into this season, you have to expect that the hopes are high, but how do you look at next year, knowing that we shrink to 6 weight classes? How do you prepare for that?
Yeah, what we're doing right now is writing our trials procedure for the 2020 Olympics to preserve the best of what our team has, and then create a fair and open process for everybody to engage, and then for that process to decide, or the athletes themselves to really decide who's going to ultimately go. It's a good problem to have that we have such great depth and we have a bunch of great athletes. It's heartbreaking to think that not everybody's going to go to Tokyo, and I don't like that thought. I have a lot of great relationships with all of our athletes, and it's not fun to think about that. But we should take courage and take some hope in the fact that the American wrestling system is grown to a point where we're producing multiple medals in even a weight category in some instances, and this year we've put together a procedure and a process that allows for our best guys to stay at their most natural weight and preserve, hopefully our best team. And we know we're really focused on this year in Kazakhstan. We've had 2 very good years. We've competed in Western Europe and largely neutral locations in Paris and in Budapest. And in this fall, in September in 2019, Kazakhstan, being in Eastern Europe, Middle Asia, it's further travel. It's going to be a little more hostile environment. They're not, they're former Soviet Republic. They're not going to be nearly even close to as neutral. And so we're focused on those things and preparing our team the best way we can to be ready for the technical aspects, the nutritional aspects, the physiological challenges of traveling. It's 11 hours time change, whereas the last 2 years it's only been 8 hours time change. Those additional couple hours make a difference in our acclimation and peaking and preparation, and so and just the hostility of the environment, and that actually is a really good thing. A lot of times, many athletes know is from their college years is sometimes when you travel and you go away and you're in a hostile environment, that energy is really good. It's really healthy. It's fun. It kind of raises your adrenaline level and gets you really standing on edge and ready to prepare. And so we're looking at all of those things and getting our team as prepared as possible for this year, and knowing that creates the best momentum we can create going into Tokyo to carry in with us.
At the U.S. Open, you have to just be here with an open mind. You're unbiased because you're just watching things happen. How do you build relationships with these guys knowing that they might not make the team?
Because it's not about making the team or not, or the accomplishment. What just as I was an athlete and I was striving to improve myself, better myself in my sport, but also in my human potential and being a citizen of planet Earth. I think you develop relationships with your guys in the same way. Whatever their goals are, they're dictating what their goals are, right? They're outlining the goals. And I may have experience or knowledge or information that can help them move toward those goals. I try to be very fair and open, and hopefully they know that. And ultimately, if they trust that I am fair and open, then they're more willing to work with me because they know I'm not taking trade secrets from one guy and giving them to another, or vice versa, but advocating for, okay, this is your style of wrestling, this is where you want to go, and maybe we can both share ideas and move forward together. The athlete, the personal coaches, RTC coaches, and so we try to keep a very holistic approach. And our staff as a national staff, myself, Coach Russell, Coach Jackson, with our national team members, the personal coaches at all age levels, senior, junior, U23, junior, cadet, and just keep them progressing in a way that's advancing them towards what they want to accomplish in the sport of wrestling.
You're from Montana. What's the best part of Montana?
Oh man, the freedom. I mean, it's a beautiful place. I love the outdoors. I'm very sentimentally passionate about growing up in Montana, and anytime I get to go back. But I love adventure and I love being outside, so I kind of do a little homework and research, and everywhere I go to learn what each place has to offer. And I think we all just become attached to the places we've grown up and developed in our personalities and our lives. But yeah, Montana, it's known for the Big Sky State. It's wide open. It's beautiful. Lots of good things to do and good things to see, and lots of good people too. So, yeah.
Thanks, Bill.
Yeah, thanks, Kyle.